Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am going to do the book tag called 50 Rapid Fire Book Questions. I sometimes have a tendency to ramble, so I'm hoping a rapid fire question style book tag will be just the thing to train me to keep my answers short. So I saw Amanda the Curly Reader do this recently. I will link her video below as well as the original video, which was posted by Book Me Up Scotty. So the first question is, hardback or paperback? Paperback. Who wants to read a hardback? They're too cumbersome. 2, just dust jacket off or on? Off? Are you crazy? How do you? No, take it off. Question 3, secondhand or new copies? Secondhand. I really only get new copies. Christmas and birthday, I'm secondhand all the way. Question 4, I have to speed this up. Audiobooks or nah? Yes, audiobooks. Sometimes the narrator is half the pleasure. Number 5, do you cover by? Yeah. I am a sucker for like a beautiful cover. It also really bothers me when there's a book I really, really want and the only editions I can find are ugly. Like, I'm not going to get it down. Anyway, moving on. I'm taking too much time. Number 6, what's a good book with a bad cover? Oh, well, this is... this particular edition of Pride and Prejudice, there's nothing really wrong with this. Maybe it's kind of mean to call this like a bad cover, but I've just seen so many other editions of Pride and Prejudice with absolutely gorgeous covers, and I think this is just kind of meh. Question 7, what's a bad book with a good cover? Oh, I don't know. I don't keep bad books. If I don't like a book, I get rid of it. So I'm hard pressed to find anything on my shelf. I can't really think about anything I've read with like a beautiful cover. I'm gonna have to skip this one. I don't know. Sorry. Number 8, first book you ever read. If we're talking like picture books, I have no idea. Like, I would have been like a preschooler, been like 4 or 5 years old. I don't know. First like chapter book I ever read was probably either Little House in the Big Woods, so that would have been like the first in the Little House on the Prairie series, or it actually might have been Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Last book you finished, I just finished The Night Diary. I will talk about that in my Reading Rush wrap up, or maybe I already have. I don't know when this is going up. 10, last series you finished. I don't read series very often. I think the last series I finished, this is kind of embarrassing, probably would have been like Harry Potter, like in middle school. Or I guess the last ones would have come out when I was in high school. And clearly I don't read series, so that would have been the last one I finished. Lame answer. 11, last book you bought. Oh, I know. I bought a couple of graphic novels for the graphic novel project I was doing recently. So I said I rarely buy new books, but I did splurge and buy 2 new books. I bought Abbott, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And I bought One Trick Pony, which I have not read yet, but I'm hoping to get to for the Reading Rush, which we're partway through or we have finished by the time this goes up. Question 12 is, what's your favorite genre? I don't think I have a favorite genre. Historical fiction, or maybe like science fiction or like speculative fiction. I really like both of those. I like fantasy as well. I try not to discriminate. Question 13, what's your favorite book in that genre? Okay. I don't really have a favorite historical fiction. My favorite science fiction, probably, I actually really, really enjoyed The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. So we'll go with that. What genre do you never reach for? I have never read a romance novel, but I will be very soon, or have already started. Again, I don't know when this is going up. Question 15. Do you read poetry? Yes. Question 16. Popular science. Yes. You mean like, if you mean stuff like this, then yes. Question 17. Middle grade. Yes, I read a lot of middle grade. 18, do you have book box subscriptions? No, like I said, I tend not to really spend money on books. 19, what's your favorite bookish item? Okay, I'll go get it. Okay, so I have this bookmark. That's a normal bookmark, but it also has these little like elastic-y things that come down. So it wraps around your whole book so the bookmark doesn't fall out and fly out, and it keeps your book like semi-closed. Like, see? I'll show you. Also, the bookmark's just dang cute too. 20, what's your current bookmark? Oh, I just showed it to you. Ding. 21, what's the strangest object you've used as a bookmark? I think I was reading outside once and I used like a piece of grass or leaf or something. 22, book jackets or nah? No. 23, who's your fictional boyfriend? I do not have a fictional boyfriend. Should I? No, I've thought about it. Nothing. 24, favorite book couple. I don't have one. I don't really read romance. I feel like if I read romance, I might have an answer to this, but I don't. Favorite book villain. The Other Mother from Coraline. She gives me chills. 26, favorite book adventure. The Princess Bride. 27, series, trilogies, or standalones. I tend to read standalones because I haven't finished a series in like decades. But I have nothing against series. I will read a series. Maybe I just have to find the right one. Who knows? But standalones. 28, mixed media books or paragraphs. I don't think I've ever read a mixed media book, honestly. So I guess we'll go paragraphs, but I would be keen to give it a try. 29, what's your favorite book adaptation? Jurassic Park. I don't know why I had to think about that. Film adaptations or TV adaptations? That depends on the source material because you have to choose the right format. Some things lend themselves well to a 1.5 hour story. Some things require more time and breaks in between episodes, and like, it depends. That depends. 31, what book needs an adaptation? I would love to see Stephen King's The Long Walk as an adaptation. I think it would be really creepy and unsettling and awesome. 32, favorite book world. Okay, we're going to go real basic and say Narnia. 33, favorite writing style. I don't have a favorite writing style, I don't think. Or if I do, I don't know what it is. 34, what's a book that you love that people don't know about? This is probably my favorite Stephen King book, and I don't hear anyone talk about this ever, and I think it's really great. So we'll go with that again. I'm so original and creative. Question 35, what's a popular book that you hated? Love in the Time of Cholera. Watch me rant about it. I will link it somewhere. 36, favorite childhood reads. I'll have to go with the Anne of Green Gables series. I also really, really liked the Little House series, but I didn't read all of those as a kid. I only read a couple of them as a kid. But I read all of the Anne books and just devoured them. 37, what's a book that changed your life? There's a lot of books that made me change the way I think about things, or like push me to consider things differently, like that kind of thing. But like change my life, I don't know. I think like the first books I read as a kid, so maybe Anne of Green Gables again, like just discovering the joy of reading was a life-changing thing in and of itself. 38, what book did you hate at school? I don't really remember hating anything I had to read at school. I was just happy to be reading. 39, do you buy to collect? No, I don't. 40, do you donate books? All the time. 41, what's your favorite reading snack? I often don't snack and read, almost never. I will have tea or coffee or an alcoholic beverage. So I go for beverages over snacks. 42, what's your favorite reading position? I like kind of like slouching on the couch or lying down in bed. 43, natural light or lamp light. Either is fine. I probably prefer natural, but I do most of my reading in the evening, so that's fine. 44, outside or inside? I really like reading outside, but because I read mostly in the evenings, it's usually inside. 45, breaking the cover or keeping it smooth? What does that mean? You mean like breaking the spine? I try my hardest not to, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I feel bad like breaking the spine of a book. But if it happens, like I'm not going to replace it if it happens. If it happens, that's just a sign of a well-loved book, but I try my hardest not to. 46, do you read in other languages? I can read in French, but I haven't read in French for pleasure since high school, so that's something I would like to start doing actually, is reading like for fun in French. I have to read in French for my work, but I would like to read for pleasure in French. I think that would be great. I should do that. 47, what book series do you want to finish this year? Okay, well, a series I really want to finish is the City of Ember series. I believe there are 3 books in that series, and I've only read the first one earlier this year. I don't think I necessarily need to finish it this year, but I would like to continue that series. I really liked the first book. 48, what book releases are you most excited about right now? I don't really follow book releases. I just pick things up as I hear about them. Oh, but Lindsay Ellis has a book that I believe just came out, and I love her video essays, and I love her content, so I will be picking up her book at some point. 49, do you have a favorite book influencer? I hate the word influencer. Let's change that to like favorite booktuber. I have a lot of favorites. I really, really enjoy Jen Campbell's channel. She could make a video about some total random thing that has nothing to do with books, and I still eat it up. There's just something about her presence that it's like calming and like makes me feel warm. I also really love the artisan geek, Seji. Her video, well, all of her videos are really good, but her videos about books and like book reviews are really thoughtful and just really well executed, and I like the way she like reviews books and talks about books. So 50 is, do you have a channel, blog, or social media feed? Well, I have this channel. I don't have a blog, but I've considered doing like a book review blog. We'll see. I have no free time, so we'll see if that ever happens. I also have an Instagram account focused on books, which is now in my description box. I just started that in July. That's it. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you've done this tag, let me know. I'd like to go watch it. As always, I hope everyone's doing really well, and we will chat soon. Take care. Bye.